Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have my long overdue update for the Throwback 30 Project Pan. This was a project created by Jessica Lee in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group. They will both be linked in the description box below if you want to check them out. This project is all about kind of getting to be a part of multiple panning projects. So there's 30 different prompts, all based on different projects from the Fantastic Ladies. We all vote on which projects we want to be included. So if you want to vote next time, be sure to join the Fantastic Ladies on Facebook so you can be part of it. The last update I posted for this was August 30th, and it was just pictures. I didn't do a video. I posted it on my Instagram. I don't remember if I did on my community tab, but if you're not following me on Instagram, I will have my handle down below in the description box. It is @_stillsteph_. So yeah, I just newborn life. I haven't had an opportunity to update this project, so I'm really happy that I can do it now. He's sleeping, so hopefully he doesn't wake up before I can finish. I have been working on most of the 30 prompts, but I haven't worked on all of them, so I will only be talking about the items that have progressed since the last update in August. Yeah, let's just get started. I do have some rollouts. So before we get into my updates, I hope you subscribe if you're not already. I do makeup and panning content. So yeah, if you like that, subscribe before you leave. I have my phone here. I'm gonna look at my spreadsheet where I have everything. You can't see that because it's so bright. I have everything listed out. So the first item I'm going to be talking about is from the project 50 Shades of Green. I explain each project and say who the creator of it is in my intro, so you can refer back to that, but I'm not going to take the time and do that in my updates. But for the 50 Shades of Green, I rolled in my Appeal Gel Liner in the shade Forest Green. My goal for this was 30 uses, and the August update I had used it once. I've used it 2 more times, and this is what it's looking like now. I have sharpened it since then, but I've decided to declutter this, unfortunately. It is very transfer-y. Oh, it looks so bad by the end of the night. And I'm not one that is going to use an eyeliner and then set it with eyeshadow. Like, that's just, I don't want to have to do that. So I'm decluttering this. And because we're so far in this project, I'm not going to replace it. For the prompt, I'm just going to call this prompt complete. For 50 Shades of Pink, I chose my L'Oreal Matte Lip Stain. This is in the shade I Choose. It is what I have on my lips today. And my goal is 30 uses. Last update, I had 2 uses and I used it 5 additional times for a total of 7. So I have 23 uses left. I love this lipstick, but it's very pink, it's very bright, so yeah, I probably won't have much use on this until like next year. The next item that I had usage on was for the prompt 50 Shades of Yellow and Gold, and for that I rolled in a blush from my Milani Blush Trio. Last update, I had 6 uses on this, and my goal is to finish it. It already had pan when I rolled it in, and I was able to use this 19 times this past update. Granted, it's been September, October, it's the end of November, so it's been almost 3 months since I updated you guys, so 19 uses isn't that much, but this is what it's looking like now. I definitely can see the pan has expanded, and I have a total of 25 uses on this blush. This is very light, and I use it, like I mix it with other blushes. I mix it with the other blushes in this palette, which I'm not going to show you. But yeah, I have 25 uses. I'm going to guess I have maybe 25 more uses. I'll probably have to repress this because it's kind of getting close to the sides, but I won't do that quite yet. The next prompt was Beauty A to Z. I randomly generated the letter O and rolled in my Nabla skin glazing in the shade Ozone. This is a highlighter, and my goal was to use this 30 times. This is what it was looking like last update. I had 4 uses on it, and I was able to hit my 30 uses. In these last 3 months, I used it 26 times. And this is what it's looking like. Not sure if you're gonna see much difference because this is a baked product, but I really love this highlighter. It's what I'm wearing today. And yeah, I just think it's really pretty. I'm rolling it out, but I probably will still work on it until I roll another highlighter in a different project. Going down a few prompts, I did work on my prompt color pan, which I rolled in my cream blush sticks in the shade Rum Runner. My goal for this is 30 uses, and I had 3 uses last update. I was able to use this 6 more times for a total of 9 out of 30. And this is what it's looking like rolled all the way up. Still quite a bit of product out of this. I thought that I did not enjoy this product. Here it is rolled all the way down. But I was putting it directly on my cheeks, and I found that I like it better if I put a brush to it and apply it with a brush. I love that technique. I think I did that in my recent Get Ready With Me video. But yeah, now that I know I like using it better that way, I definitely will get more use out of this coming up because I only have to use it 21 more times, which I will not hit before next update, but it's looking promising. The next project is Day of the Dead, and this had a 2-part prompt, and I chose yellow, which is a yellow item or theme, and then marigold, a product that has flowers in the packaging, imprint, or scent. So for the yellow item, I forgot to bring, I'll put a picture up. It's a perfume. It's my Pacifica Neon Moon perfume, and my goal for this is 30 uses. I had 2 uses last update, and I used it 6 additional times with a total of 8 out of 30. I do not like this perfume, so it's really hard for me to use it. If I do use it, I mix it with other perfumes, and I still don't really like it, so that is unfortunate, but oh well. And then for the marigold prompt, I rolled in my Almond Blossom perfume from Bath & Body Works. I want to finish this, and this is where I'm at. So here we go. At this line, I had 17 uses, and as you can see, I'm down to here. I did use it 18 additional times this last few months, so I have a total of 34 uses, and I think it'll be a couple more months before I finish this, but I really love this perfume. It's really soft, and I can wear it with anything. I can mix it with anything, and I still, I enjoy it. I apologize, my phone just went off. Next is Disney Princess, and I chose Rapunzel, which is purple or lavender. For that, I rolled in an eyeshadow palette, and it is my ColourPop Lavish. Oh, look at that with my shirt. I wanted to use this for 5 different looks, and the last update I had used it for 1 look, and since then I've used it for 1 additional look. So I have 2 total, and I need to use it for 3 more looks. But this is what it is looking like currently. I like what I'm seeing with some of these wear marks. Yeah, this palette is so pretty. I love it. So I am not mad that it's staying in. The next item was from the prompt Golden Girls, and I chose Rose, something rose themed, sweet or silly. And this is an item that I had not worked on yet in the project, so I had 0 uses last update. I want to hit pan in this blush, so this is what it was looking like when I rolled it in the intro. I've used it 10 times, and this is what it's looking like now. I feel like there is a little bit of a dip happening, but it's really hard to tell. This is from my Milani Rose Blush Trio, as you can see. These 2 are original shades in the palette, and I repressed a blush, my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush, in this middle palette, or middle pan. So yeah, it's really easy to just like mix all 3 of these blushes together. That's what I have on today. Yeah, that's typically what I use. And I haven't, did I tell you? Yeah, 10 uses. Quite a bit of uses to go to hit pan. Next is Happy Hour, and I chose the prompt Daiquiri, a fruit themed item. Can be the name, packaging, scent, etc. So I rolled in my Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. Oh my gosh, my baby's crying. Let's hope he goes back to sleep. My goal is to finish this. I did mark it, as you can see, but I only used it 3 times since the last update, so I didn't mark it again. I have 6 total uses. This is very light for me, and I'm currently trying to use up my Too Faced Born This Way concealer as a foundation, so I haven't been focusing on this, but this is my next foundation when that concealer is done. The next prompt was I Heart the 90s, and I chose Thelma & Louise, a duo product. For that, I rolled in my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Duo. It has a bronzer and a highlight. And for this prompt, I just wanted to hit pan in the highlighter. The last update, I had 10 uses. This is what it was looking like. I had quite a big dip in this, and I used it 21 additional times. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I did hit pan on this highlighter. I'm covering up the bronzer because it is in this project as well, but look at that beautiful pan. This has quite a big dip in it. Like I said, it'll probably show up better in pictures. But yeah, I'm really happy that I hit pan in this. Oh my gosh, I've been working on this highlighter all of last year too, I think. I've had it in multiple projects, so it feels really good to hit pan. The next prompt I'm able to talk about is for Lip Service, which is a lip product. I rolled in my Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick. It's a liquid lipstick in the shade Cool Girl. My goal is to use this 30 times, and I had 6 uses total last time. I was able to use it 11 more times with a total of 17. I love this lipstick. I've had it for years. It's well over expiration. I love it. I'm still wearing it. I'll post the pictures of me wearing it. It's a really great color. So I only have 13 more uses on that, and I know for sure I will hit that goal. The next prompt is from the Monochromatic Project Pan. I chose the month September, which is the color green. For that, I rolled in my Sigma Ivy eyeshadow palette. This is a green eyeshadow palette, and my goal for this was to use it for 5 different looks. I actually created a look with this in my recent Get Ready With Me video, so check that out if you missed it. But so far I've used this for 3 different looks, and I will have them on the screen. I had not used it at all by the last update, so all 3 of these were from this last 3 months, so I only have 2 more looks to go with this. Kind of wish I had met that goal for this update, but this is finally starting to show some wear. It was brand new. I had never used it before, so I'm really happy with how that looks. All 3 of the looks that I created were green, so I know for sure I want to do at least one like neutral look with these like neutral browns. So be on the lookout for that next update. The next project was Nightmare Before Christmas, and I've seen a couple people do this in different ways, but the whole premise of that project was like 12 products for Christmas and 13 products for Halloween. So I decided to roll in an item for Christmas and use it 12 times, and then roll in an item for Halloween and use it 13 times. That just made sense in my head. So for Christmas, I rolled in my Tory Bell Velvet Kisses liquid lipstick in the shade Poinsettia. This is what it looks like. It is a gorgeous deep red. I love it. And my goal again was to use this 12 times, and I've used it once in this whole project, so I have 11 more uses to go. And then for Halloween, I decided to roll in a shade from my Profusion Harvest palette. It is the shade Harvest Moon, and this is what it was looking like last update. Dogs. I'd used it one time, but I was actually able to use this 7 additional times this last few months, so I have 8 uses out of 13. And this is what it's looking like right now. So it has a really nice dip. This is a beautiful shade. I can definitely continue using this. I'm sure I'll hit pan before or by the time I hit my goal, which will be really exciting to have another eyeshadow pan. My son is crying. I hope that he falls back asleep. The next project is Nightmare on Panning Street, and it is, the prompt I chose is Jaws, a water-themed item. For that, I chose a mask, and it's the Seaside Glow Skin Hydrating Peel Mask. It has algae and sea clay. This is from formula 10.0.6, and my goal is to finish this. Last update, I had 2 uses, and I was able to use this 3 more times, and it is finished. So I'm really glad to roll this out. I did not like this at all. It kind of irritated my eyes, even though I put it nowhere near my eyes. I would just put it like in my lower cheeks, my forehead, but it was very strong scent, and I don't like it. So I'm glad that this is rolling out and finished. The next prompt is Paranormal Pantivity. I chose the prompt Doppelganger, a product you have double or backup of. And that for me is my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. My goal is to finish this, and last update I had 12 uses. I was able to use this 26 more times with a total of 38. And I'm to the point where you can't really tell where I'm at. I guess there, you can see I'm very low on this project, or this product. I don't know why I didn't mark this. I mark it in my photos, like when I posted it on Instagram, I put like little lines on the photo. This is gonna be empty by the time next update, which is really exciting, but I do have a backup of it. My baby. If you're a mom, do you struggle? Like, how long do you let them cry? He's only 11 weeks, so I don't want to let him cry for too long. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm almost done. I'll be right back. Okay. he is with me. So hopefully he stays happy on my lap. The next prompt is for same pan last year, and I chose Latin Heritage Month, something from a Latinx owned brand. I chose my Rare Beauty concealer, and my goal is to finish this. I hadn't used it at all by last update, but I've used it 18 times. I cannot make a new line marking. Isn't gonna focus. I only have one hand, so you can kind of see the windowing and where I marked it. So 18 uses. I don't know why I said I want to finish it. I don't think that's going to happen, but we will leave it. The next is for Size Matters, and that was a Pan That Palette theme one year for the Fantastic Ladies. So I had to find something big, bulky, or awkward. And I rolled in my biggest eyeshadow palette, which is my Bella Beauté Bar Smoky Glam. Gorgeous palette. I love it so much. And my goal was 5 looks, just like all the other eyeshadow palettes that I have in this project. By last update, I had 1 look, and I ended up creating 4 more looks with this palette, so I did meet my goal. This palette is beautiful. Like, I was so intimidated by it, but I will post all the looks that I created on the screen right now, and they're just gorgeous. Like, honestly, I love them. This palette makes me not need the new Natasha Denona Xenon palette or the Huda Beauty new like smoky glam palette, grunge palette, whatever she called it, because I can create those. Any looks that I would create with those, I could create with this palette or mix with other palettes that I have. So those were some palettes that I really, really wanted, but I decided that I did not need them. I was really proud of myself. So yeah, that palette's rolling out. Yay! The next prompt that I can talk about is That's Expensive, and I had to roll in my most expensive product. For that, I rolled in the other half of my Charlotte Tilbury bronze and highlighter duo. And my goal is to hit pan in the bronzer. This is going to take a while. This is what it looked like last update. I used it 11 times, and I used it 23 additional times, and this is what it's looking like. I think there's a little dip forming. It'll be better in the pictures, so I'll post that now. Oh, this is gonna take me the whole project. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to hit pan, but we will see. I do have it in my contour right now. Yeah, I just use such little bit of it that it's gonna be hard. The next product is This Is Fantasy, and I chose the prompt Unicorn. It symbolizes purity, freedom, gentleness, innocence, etc. So I picked something brand new and untouched. So for that, I rolled in some, at the time, my only Sydney Grace singles, and my goal was to use all of them 3 times. I will put a picture up of last update where I had the numbers on each pan, how many times I've used it, and I have hit my goal, and I've reached for them all 3 times. So hopefully I'll have some looks on the screen, at least 1 or 2, but this is what they're looking like now. I did declutter that middle shade when I did my Sydney Grace Christmas in July haul video. I had gotten a shade in one of the mystery bags that I liked more than that shade, and they were so similar that I did not want to keep both. So I did declutter that one, but that is rolling out as well. Oh, my back hurts holding him. Oh, I need to get in shape, y'all. The next prompt I can talk about is Women Who Rock. I only have 2 more left. I picked Julia Child, a food themed product. For that, I rolled in my Clinique Cheek Pop in the shade Cola Pop, and my goal is 30 uses. Last update, I had only used it 1 time, but I have used it 3 additional times with a total of 4. it looks no different. This is a very densely packed shade. So I feel like even after 30 uses, you're not going to be able to even tell that I've used it. I don't like this as much as I expected to, which is really disappointing. Every time I put it on, it's kind of patchy. So I don't know if that's the shade that I have is just way too dark for my skin tone, or the brush that I'm using. Yeah, sorry I'm so wiggly. Here's Mr. Man. Look at his eyes. Oh my goodness, I love him. The very last prompt that I can talk about is my Zodiac Panner. I chose Aries because that's my zodiac sign, and that is a color red. For that prompt, I rolled in L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Powder Foundation, and my goal is to finish this. So last update, I only used it once. It already had a really big pan in it. My goal is to finish it, but I've only used it 3 times since then. So I don't know if it's gonna look any different at all, but this is what it's looking like after 4 uses in the project. I think I'm just putting this off because I know it's going to be so easy to use up. It is a really great powder foundation for like a day I don't want to wear foundation. I really like it. It's kind of heavy when I set foundation underneath it. So yeah, I haven't used it that much. So I'm going to sign off before he gets too fussy, just sitting here. He is pretty wiggly. So thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please like this video. Oh, if you like makeup and panning content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. So I see you in my next video. Bye.